Good morning and happy spring. Today is March 25th, 2025. I really would love to give credit to one of the YouTube videos that I saw a long time ago where I'm pretty sure the guy used this piping, but I kind of put my own spin on it and did it my way. This coming September will be 6 years since I installed all this, and I did it on my own, which is saying a lot because a lot of the things around here my wife will do, or she will lead the projects, but this was something that I did on my own. We've been through a lot with this house since all this happened. Here's the part where I tell you about the items I used to complete this job. My wife ordered the string lights from Amazon, and I went to Home Depot for the mounting materials I used for the upper deck. Links and images for everything you need will be mentioned throughout this video, but I wanted to show you everything now so you don't have to search around this video looking for every piece to the puzzle. Morning. I hope whoever is watching this video is doing very well. I want to show you what I've done so far. I've only got one pole up, and let me get you a little close up here. Maybe I'll walk over to it if I don't trip over this. So I am working on string lighting. There's a lot of stuff I need to be working on, but right now this is a priority to my wife. Therefore I am doing it because, as we know, the two most important words in the English language when you get married is yes dear, and this is my yes dear. So as you can see, I've only put down 2 screws there, but right here I've bolted 2 screws in. I'm telling you, this thing is not going to go anywhere, not without a ton of force, and I don't want to be anywhere near it when it goes, if it went that way. So we're going to be putting up string lighting. If I had to guess, this is a little over 7 feet in height. We're going to put one of those, what do they call them, eye hooks or whatever, right here into the house itself, and then run that line from here, and then I'm going to put one more right here in the center. We are not going to burn anything on this porch anymore unless it's a candle, and it will be on this table. So no more torches, no more grill. I'm going to take the grill and I'm going to put it down here, and we're going to start on a patio project underneath the porch. Right now it's just nothing but gravel down there, and it's pretty dirty gravel. But anyway, so but before I do this center one, I'm going to go on and put this one up. And you know, after I put the center one up, this other corner one, and make sure those are lined up, then I'll come back and put the center one in. I know that seems backwards, but that's how I'm going to do it. And just to give you an idea of what I've done here, I got these from Home Depot. I think these were like $15 a pop. They're 1/2 inch. I got that. Here's the other one, just to give it a little bit extra height. As you can see right here, once again, just gives it that little extra edge of height that you probably want, just to keep it out of your way. Here's a string lighting that we got from Amazon. I believe it was $35 for a 48-foot cable, and it's kind of the Edison style bulbs, if you can see that. Really good at night. It's different than most of the other string lights we've seen. And here's the flange. This thing was like just a couple bucks. These are your galvanized tube straps. I know they're probably not meant to use with this, but oh, she's home, and now she can film me. Hey there. I'm filming my stuff here. This fastened in, then all I have to do is put my holes here. You want to leave yourself some room. I didn't really do this right today, but I'm just gonna go with it. Try to get it centered like that. Yeah, I kind of messed it up. Yeah, a little sloppy this time. I don't know why it's different. Here are my screws. Right, yeah, it won't be so bad. So this is it. Got these two in now. They're not going anywhere. I'm gonna add another strap down there at the bottom. And I gotta do the same thing over here. Sometimes you gotta just do a little bit to get you motivated. So there you have it. All right. Okay, so here we are now. This came in a couple of hours ago, and right now we are out about $160 so far, including the lights and everything. So this kit here was 15 bucks. And this is what comes in the box. Here's the long cable. It is a like a covered cable, if you can see it. So it's not gonna get all rusty and get crummy from that. It's weatherproof, if you wanna call it that. And this was $35 for the 48 footer. This is I believe a 48 foot. Anyway, it has the zip ties, mounting hooks, wall anchors, U-bolt crimp, turnbuckle hook, and the cable. So not bad. And then for these materials, for the pipes and all that, we spent just a little over 100 bucks, like 105. So here are those parts, fully assembled and ready to go. All I have to do, what I did here is I just drilled a hole a little bit smaller than the actual hook, and I just twisted it in using twisted it by hand for a little bit, and then I just took a screwdriver and did the old jack routine on it. So yeah, time to finish this thing up. We got the fans going. It's super humid out here. So let me go on and finish up. That's it.
Where's Mom?
I hope you guys have enjoyed the video so far. Please stick around as I will show you the lighting underneath the back deck, as well as images of our new redesigned backyard. They went to Costco.
Are you done?
And here is the final product, almost final. And I'll tell you why, or what I mean by almost. Yeah, that's right. Just got to work out the end. So I've got quite a bit of slack left. So I'm gonna figure out how I want to do that, how I want to clean that up, and then I'll go on and hang the string lights. But yeah, it looks good. I think she's going to be quite happy with it. And it's not perfect, but we have the finished product right here. I'm a little picky about how this worked out when I went around the corners, but still hanging up there pretty good. It could be a little tighter. I will work on it, but here it is for now. I think she'll be pleased. While I was finishing up the lights, it started to rain, and then it backed off. It did this 2 more times, and then it finally just came pouring down last night. So we had to move to the front of the house. As I was looking over my work, right here, I'm going to move these lights down so that there'll be 3 lights here, 4 bulbs over here, 3 there, 3 here, and 4 here. So I'll have to cut that and move that over, of course. as you can see, we've repainted the house as well. And we also put this cafe lighting downstairs underneath the deck to take care of our guests when they're here and they're on the patio. So we have a slate chip gravel patio here with a fire pit. Our daughter is coming home today. She's here for spring break, but she's gonna have friends over and they're gonna have a little picnic back there. So I guess I need to get out there and mow that before they get here. We've done a lot of gardening and planting, mostly conducted by my wife. Other than this one, well, these little ties breaking off here. So let me see if I can find one for you. As you can see now, I'm using these those little wire ties that you'll usually get with products that you know, when you buy something and the wires are tied up with these little wires here. I know that that's very confusing, but you know, the cables will have these wire ties like keeping everything together. Well, I always collect those for moments like this when these things break. As you can see, this one here has broken. Well, this one did not break, but one like it has already broken. So many have broken, but we have dealt with several storms. You know, we've lost a few trees. So we've had several trees removed, or like large portions of trees have fallen into the backyard and we've had to have it taken out. So what I'm saying is this string lighting has really stood the test of time. It really has. I mean, the guys even came in and they took it out when they were painting, and I was able to put it right back in there with no issues. So that's it. I just wanted to kind of show you guys where we stand at almost 6 years. So definitely 5.5 years ago, we installed this, and I installed it, and it looks good. So I'll show you the bottom, and I'll also give you a bird's eye view if I haven't already done that. But yeah, it's held up really, really well. I never had to update anything with the piping or the galvanized bands or any of that stuff. I never had to do anything to fix this stuff up. I mean, it's gonna outlast the deck itself. As you can see, the wood is rotting out now. We tried to save this piece. We've had it pressure washed. We've stained it twice, but it's obviously seen better days, and I don't know if it's gonna make it through another pressure washing, but we're gonna try. We're gonna see. Okay, we are now downstairs out back. I cannot get enough of these Japanese maple trees. I absolutely, this is the Japanese maple. But anyway, I love the colors down here in the spring with everything. And I suffer heavily from the pollen and all that, which is definitely here. But I cannot get enough of these trees. We have 2 of them. There's another one over that I probably showed you from the top, from the deck. But anyway, this is about cafe lighting and string lighting. And I just want to show you what we did down here. We ended up basically using the twist hooks, and we put them in several spots here. Now, this was mainly led by my wife, under her direction, and then she just told me what to do. And by the way, even though I did the upper deck on my own, it was per her instructions. So she told me to get it done, and I did it. So just making that clear. But anyway, all the gardening stuff is led by her. She puts all this stuff in, and you know, she plants it and everything. And you know, every once in a while she'll ask for my help, like for example, repotting these plants. But yeah, this is what now the cushions are inside because we don't want them to get covered in pollen because it's tough to get it out. And you know, they're tough to keep clean. So my advice to anyone who has one of these little outdoors, this is a Nautica outdoor furniture set, like outdoor sofa, I would definitely recommend, even though it may be tedious, to bring in your cushions every night. Never leave them sitting outside. We used to use a cover for this, and what happened was mildew was building underneath the cover. It would get humid here because we're in the South, we're in Georgia, and it would just really cause us more trouble, and we'd have to like take everything apart and clean the cushions. And So anyway, we're throwing them in the washer and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, this is it. You know, you see we've got these hooks here. I'll show you another one. That PVC pipe, we used that as a, or actually, I don't even know if that's PVC. I think that's just an extra large curtain rod, extra long curtain rod. And yeah, we're pretty much sorry, I had an email come through and messed me up. Bonjour. But yeah, this has held up really well too with all the storms and everything. Now this was done much later. I think this was, I want to say this part or this portion was installed either in early, maybe it was in 2021, I think, I don't know. But the upper deck was done in September of 2019. If I can find that footage or find out, I'll put it on the screen exactly when this was installed. But it's been here for definitely somewhere around 3 years, if not more. And it's great at night. I wish I had more footage of it at night to show you guys. It's beautiful out here when we're all sitting out, hanging out. You know, we sit here at this bench, we have this sofa, and then we have tons of those foldable lawn chairs that are pretty comfortable, but sometimes we'll just sit down on these big tree logs here and sit by the fire pit. And we used to have another fire pit down there, but we decided to just make it a lawn. As you can see, it only took a second. I just reached up there and with one of those little wire twisty tie things that came in the packaging of something I bought, and problem solved. So now all of these are looking as they should, or hanging as they should. Let's get a quick view of it real quick. Now, I know in some of these other video clips, you'll see that I left some of these hanging for a long time because I was being lazy, but they're all fastened up here. The only thing we need to do is I need to put another lamp there. A little dirty here from the elements, but yeah, this is what it looks like. So we need another one just like this to finish up our set.